So we have crossed more than 15,000 registrations on the app itself. Plus जो दिन भर में लोग आते थे वो अलग.
And sir, I'm sure it must have been a logistical nightmare to get this going. I mean, you were arranged wheelchair accessible taxis, you must have had to ensure hotels are accessible. What all did you have to do to organize such a festival?
So number one, as you rightly said, transport system. So we were lucky enough to have agencies such as Easy Move, Buddy Mobility Care. We had Swarag, who came in and provided their services of accessible transportation. Plus, in regards to hotels, now I remember before the Purple Fest, our team actually went to each hotel in and around this area, convincing them what exactly is the significance of making their premises accessible, and why are we, not forcing them but convincing them to make it, because for us it is more of a business model rather a dignity thing.
Hello and welcome to the India Autism Center podcast. We are the official podcast partners of the Purple Fest Goa 2025. And I have with me Mr. Taha, who is the Secretary, Commissioner, Disabilities. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you very much, Nipun. Thank you. My pleasure.
Sir, you've organized a great event with the Purple Fest Goa 2025. This is the third edition. We are towards the end of this festival, sir. हम आखिरी दिन पे यहाँ साथ में बैठे हैं, sir. What goes on in making such a festival happen?
2-3 things, Nipun, in this. Number one, planning. Number 2, intent. And number 3, dedicated team of taking the commitments ahead.
Right, sir. And so you've done a wide variety of things, including sports, music, conferences, etc. आपका क्या favorite event रहा है सर इस पूरे Purple Festival में?
Frankly speaking, इतनी चीजें हुई है उसमें से there are 1 or 2 conferences which were very good. There are some performances which are awesome. This time's highlight for me was our experience zones, जहाँ पे we have created a lot of experiential interactive activities for just everybody. People coming in, understanding the subject. It may be physical infrastructure, it may be digital infrastructure, it may be a bank which is kept there. But उसके साथ साथ a lot of interactive boards which were created, a lot of common areas की हमने कुछ activities create की थी जहाँ पे people were engaging themselves to understand what exactly is changing narrative and going towards universal design.
Right, sir. And sir, you've also made it international this year. How many countries were part of this Purple Festival?
So we have around 28 to 29 countries which have participated. All the credit goes to our great partnership with United Nations, and there are 2 or 3 organizations who have really worked hard to get the international participation here.
And why was it important for you to make it international?
So when we talk about changing narrative, last year we started international, and this time we wanted to ensure that we have certain global best practices which is coming in. We need to ensure that people are coming in from outside India to exchange their ideas and take our ideas, because what we strongly believe is the more you exchange, the more you collaborate, the more you achieve.
No, absolutely. I couldn't agree more with you on that, sir. In fact, sir, one of the beauties of this festival for me has been that, as a person with a disability, you're always looked at as a minority. But यहाँ पे I felt like part of the majority because there are so many people with disabilities. How many people with disabilities have attended the festival, sir?
So we have crossed more than 15,000 registrations on the app itself. Plus जो दिन भर में लोग आते थे वो अलग.
And sir, I'm sure it must have been a logistical nightmare to get this going. I mean, you were arranged wheelchair accessible taxis, you must have had to ensure hotels are accessible. What all did you have to do to organize such a festival?
So number one, as you rightly said, transport system. So we were lucky enough to have agencies such as Easy Move, Buddy Mobility Care. We had Swarag, who came in and provided their services of accessible transportation. Plus, in regards to hotels, now I remember before the Purple Fest, our team actually went to each hotel in and around this area, convincing them what exactly is the significance of making their premises accessible, and why are we, not forcing them but convincing them to make it, because for us it is more of a business model rather a dignity thing.
Absolutely. And I think you've done a fantastic job at that, sir. But sir, some people might also say that why not invest in permanent infrastructure and make it accessible rather than organize a festival?
True.
What would be your response to that?
So my response to that is, when our mindset changes, when our narrative change, permanent infrastructure will automatically come in place. And this event, which is now converted into a great movement, is trying to shift narrative of people, which will ensure inclusion and accessibility in and around.
Goa is a big tourism destination. I'm sure it's going to help Goa in the long run as well in terms of tourism. By saying that we are an accessible place and people with disabilities, elderly, everybody must come, right?
Yes, we are. And just recently, we also, with the help of the tourism department, we installed the boardwalk on the Miramar beach, which again gives an experience on, to a person on wheelchair to go directly and see. Right, so that is also there. Trying to create tourism more and more accessible. Trying to go on to various tourism places. What we are currently doing, we are trying to sensitize the airport staff, whether it may be North Goa or it may be South Goa. Trying to sensitize a lot of bureaucracy. Trying to sensitize people in and around so that they could accept persons with disabilities as they are. So that whole process is going on continuously.
So there are 19 state commissioners who came and attended the Purple Fest.
Yes.
What would be your message to other states? What can they learn from Goa?
So our biggest thing is the strong build-up of team what we have. And if a takeaway from Goa would be build up a team, a strong team, a trustworthy team, which could take the message of implementation in regards to inclusion very strongly.
And so another thing I was impressed by is that, Guru sir and Aapka number, everybody has it. It's not that, you are not available. And that's kudos to both of you in that sense, in terms of being so accessible. So hats off to you.
Thank you.
Purple Fest 2025 has been something which I'm sure must have been an exhausting, long experience of months.
It is.
How can you better this in 2026?
So the question is whether the 2076 version happens in Goa or somewhere else. We'll be very happy to be knowledge partners to other people, other states, to conduct this, movement, because we'll be very happy to take this ahead. Yes, we will be coming back in 26, that's for sure. And as very rightly said during our closing also, that it is not a thing of 4 days. Now our calendar starts till the next Purple Fest. We know what exactly to be doing. We know whom to collaborate with. We know whom to get in touch with. People know okay, they need to come and get in touch with us. There are certain plans which have already been started. So now the whole year calendar is slowly getting jotted down, and let's hope and let's see okay, what comes in 26.
Sir, I've taken a lot of your time. I want to ask you one last question, which I've been asking everybody who's come on this podcast. What do you think can the common citizen of India do to make India an equal opportunity country for persons with disabilities?
Just think alike. Think as, if you think about a person with disability, think as an integral part. Don't think कि they are कोई सुपरमैन हो गए हैं या कोई एकदम ही डाउनरेटेड हो गए हैं. जहां हमने वो सोच छोड़ दी, I believe we achieve what we want.
Right, sir. Thank you so much for joining us on this podcast, sir, and look forward to meeting you next year.
Thank you very much.